Hello, everybody. We are live on the Lamley YouTube channel. Happy to be live, happy to be home. I was all set up outside and the heavens opened and the rain came down. Thankfully, I hadn't taken the box out yet, so it wasn't wet, but I've scrambled to get back into the studio and I am here. Too bad that overcast light was going to be really cool, but we can do this inside. No problem at all. You can see this is my writing. You can see how beautiful my handwriting is. But I figured you might as well show you what this is. This box came actually while I was gone yesterday. I was out traveling for work. That's where I found this mangled super that I did a video on, right? On Instagram. Actually on here too, which I think is the funniest thing. People were like, oh, you should open it. Of course I will. I have one already. You can see it right there. But I thought this one was kind of fun. I was actually happy to find a mangled one because it makes for a more interesting story. So I was out and about. That was actually in Moab. That's where I seem to find a lot of supers. And this arrived. And so I thought, well, when I got home, I actually contacted my friends over at Mattel. And I said, is the stuff in here, can I show it? And they said, well, you can open the stuff that has already been made available. That would be the Di Tommaso and the Z, which was on sale today. You can just show the other stuff and we'll open that up later. So that's what I said. So I said, well, if you let me open the box, that'd be cool. So they said that was cool. So what I'm going to do first is open it up this way, just in case there's something that right up top that I don't want you guys to see, or that I'm not supposed to show. I have no idea. So I'm going to do it this way. And, oh, interesting. Okay. Lots of interesting stuff. All right. So, we'll get this out of the way. And this stuff out of the way. When you open everything, they just throw everything in. Boy, is there anything even carded? I don't even know. So, oh my goodness. All right, yes, something carded here too. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, and I know I'm doing this blind, you can't see it, but 4, 5 items. I'll pull out all 5, and then at the end we'll open up the 2 that I can, right? And I'm going to show you the models. I can at least do that. So what I don't know, I've got 3 things that are not out yet. I don't know when they're going to be made available. So I can show them, but if you're asking the dates, I don't know. So I have no idea. And I think sometimes those decisions are made very quickly, like, hey, we can do this next week. So I don't know if anyone knows the dates. All right. So the stuff that we've already seen, let's start with this one. It's the Di Tommaso Mangusta 1971. Where's need my trusty knife here. I'm going to move this back a little bit. And we'll actually, in this case, we'll take the model out. I don't know if we'll unscrew it because it might be kind of hard to do. So I know some of you have already gotten yours. I actually was able to get this one on RLC when it went on sale. There's the number. 20,000 made. This is 15,826, whatever it is. There is the model. Oh, that is pretty. So it has that really cool, that kind of deep pearlescent spectra flame. We'll take this off in a second. We're just going to look at these models. I'll put this off to the side. You've got the Mercedes over there that was made available before that. All right, next one. Datsun 240Z. So this one was else. So you guys can tell me thumbs up, thumbs down, you RLC members, did you get this one? It seemed, I haven't read all the comments on my post on Instagram, but it seemed like there was more success this time with people being able to get it. I don't know. I think I heard that there was 25,000 made of this one. Here's the box. I should just show you guys the box, huh? Pretty standard box. There's the numbers. Yeah, 25,000. So more of these made. I think that's the number you're going to see more standard of. You might even see that number go up. This is number 3799. I didn't really show you the Di Tommaso box. Show that to you right here. It's also not too... I love the logo on that. It's also pretty straightforward. Love the packaging on this. There it is in this kind of yellowish gold. Look at the striping on it too. It's a half and half deal. And we'll take the plastic off of that one too. That is just tight. I know it's got, see, the Greddy right there, the Greddy motor in there. So, oh, that is beautiful. All right, put that off to the side. All right, so here's the other stuff. I'm just going to grab it. We're going to open it up. And I'll show it to you, and then we won't do too much focusing on this because I'll showcase them later. What I don't know, like I said, is I don't know when these are coming out. All right. Oops, sorry. Bumping things. 2017 Ford Raptor. I think this has been shown. Obviously, if they're done, it means they're going to be soon, but I don't know if that means like next week or next month or next fall. So 2017, so but you know that this is coming. 25,000 made. It's number 3711. Okay, I'm just going to show it. I'm not even going to say a thing. Done. See, I'm being good. Not going to say a thing. This one, we don't have to open anything. 20,000 made. This is number 1044 of the Thunder Roller. I love the Thunder Roller. You truck fans, how about that? Spectre Flame Purple. There's your artwork. Oh, can't say anything. Just showing it. And we're done. All right, one more. Big package. You ready? Here's your monster. I don't know if this has been shown. It's the 1944 Willys MB. And I'm just going to show it quick, and then I'm going to be done. And then we're going to open these up. Put them on the turntable. Hold on. Making sure I don't rip the box. I don't know if I should show this. Oh. Okay. I'm going to show it real quick. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm supposed to show this one. I don't know. I don't want to get a call from them going, hey. All right, here we go. You guys all want me to do it, but like, you know, I gotta. I haven't even seen it yet. I'm literally looking at this too. Oh my gosh, that's done. All right. I feel like I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm supposed to show that because it's so amazing. So that was it. I know you guys can do some screenshots, but let's open some models. When you get these things, you don't obviously you don't want to cause any problems. Like if they have a plan to show things and whew, so it actually makes you a little nervous, to be honest. All right. So, you know, I've talked about leaks, and you know, obviously Mattel sent this to me and said you can show the models real quickly, so I did. But that's what leaks. You know, you want there's plans sometimes for these models, and you don't want to ruin those. So, all right, I'm actually like, oh, kind of like. I mean, you saw what I saw, and that thing is going to be special. All right. Let's open these up. Let's just do it real quickly, and then I'm going to call it a day. So here it is right here. You can see Hot Wheels Collectors. You can see the Di Tommaso logo right there. Diecast Dave wants to know how the 240Z is going to look like with the hood closed. We'll do all of that stuff. So let's just, I don't think I'm going to take these off of the base here. But yeah, it's got the opening door. So we got to give a shout out to Brendan Viteski on these, right? These are, he has done, like, the Di Tommaso is new, the Raptor and the Z, Thunder Roll has been around for a long time. But the Z and the Raptor have been around, or not around, just what for a couple years, maybe 2 or 3 years. Designed by Brendan, and then he designed this one. So the Jeep and the Di Tommaso are brand new. And this thing, the stunning part of it, and it doesn't come through on the camera, is the color. And we've seen this color with, I think this is very similar to the first Willie Scasser. Yeah, kind of pearlescent, almost like a deep orange. I'll show you before I close it. Let me get the lighting right here. Some of the detailing of the engine behind those gull wingers. It looks amazing, and then here it is closed. You can kind of get a sense of it right there. Doors close really well, very flush. Is it a different orange compared to this year's Mustang? That's a great question. Yeah, I've got the Mustang right here. If you can almost tell, I've got the Mustang right there. I know it's blurry, but it is different. The Mustang is a brighter orange Spectre Flame. So, any updates on the Lamley merch? Coming soon. Is there any history behind this car? You know what? Yes. I mean, as far as like the actual car, I don't have a ton of history on it for the actual car. You'll have to look that up yourself. But in the casting, I don't know if there's, you know, I think when we did the preview with Brendan, I think it was 2 years ago, almost, year and a half ago. He talked about wanting to do something different. I can't remember. If I referenced it back again, there might be some details that he gave. As to why they decided to do this car. But it is definitely different, and I think one of the things that we've seen with RLC, you know, RLC used to be muscle cars and classic, like, old school Hot Wheels castings, you know, like fantasy castings, and they have really turned the corner with European, GADM obviously, kind of more obscure muscle, classic European cars. So the Di Tommaso is, I think that goes along the lines of like doing something different and something fresh. and I think they've very much succeeded. I'm going to put this right here. Let's have a look at this Z. So there's the case. We'll take this off. We've already seen that, all right? This casting we've seen twice, right? In the RLC, I think. I'm trying to look at my RLC board here. Yeah, we've had the color changer, and we had that selections model. I can even get those out. So let's show it. Well, here, first off, check out the detailing of the engine there, of the Gretty motor there. And you can see my reflection in that. That's the thing about these cars is. So I'll let that run. I've got the other Z's here. Really like the 10 spokes on this one. So I think the first time, I mean, we saw this. I think this was made. Oh, this one, I got it. There we go. So there was the. I think this was the first version. Had like all the detailing on the inside with the carbon fiber hood, roll cage, different color, and then there was this color change. So it has the. I can open the hood. It has the same engine in it. This is the color changer, which is just amazing. It's purple, or it's green, or it's red, or it's. What other colors kind of show up? Orange. Hood on both of these sits flush. I know there was concern because the picture on the listing on Hot Wheels Collectors didn't show the hood totally closed. So let's let this run, and then we can see the detail. It says Fair Lady there. I know it's probably there. It's a little. Trying to get the right angle there. You can see that it says Fair Lady on it. Okay, so when you just shut it, it doesn't, it kind of bends though, and then you gotta pop it in. So actually, let me check this. Yeah. So I think, now we'll do another test on this one because that's what we do. I had to, like, if you just let it close, like on this one, if you just shut it, you do have to kind of like finagle it just a tad to fall in, but it does fall into place. This one I had to force just a little bit. And I wonder if it's because the paint might be a little bit thicker. We had that same issue with the BMW, right, which is right there. Where I think the paint was a little thick. When you're doing this kind of, this really thicker kind of, it's the same shade, but it's the same type of paint between the BMW. So you have these opening hoods. Sometimes it does seem like you got to force it. So the test will be, so it's sitting flush, I think. Let's look at it close up as it comes around. Love the 10 spokes. Yeah, it's sitting pretty flush, right? It looks good. Trying to get the close-up as it turns around. I think it looks really good. But now the key is when I open this, let's just see, does the paint scrape off? So I think you got to like, man, or maybe it's just closed forever. Hold on. That's something you have to account for with these. I can't get it open. Oh, there we go. So you kind of push it right there and then open it. So let's see, any paint loss? I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see any there. Looks good. It looks good. So all good on the Z. Look at that exhaust, looks good. Who makes my display case in the background? That is Carney Displays. All right, guys, that is it. That is an RLC showcase and preview. I'm going to take some pictures of these two, the Di Tommaso and the Z, and I'll post those here in the next few days. And then as we get to, once they announce the date for the Raptor, for the Thunder Roller, and that Jeep, then we'll get into it. We'll get down and dirty in those, open them up, check them out, and do all of that. Mattel, I hope I was cool showing that Jeep for a split second. I'm sure there's going to be some screenshots. I'm looking at it now. I know that you guys want to see it more, and my mind is blown. That does remind me, I'll just tell you, with that kind of detailing, just so you know, there'll be another preview of an RLC type of thing coming very soon as well. Stay tuned for that, because the Matchbox Gathering is in less than a month. So be prepared. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. That was fun. Sweating a little bit, waiting to hear if I'm going to hear from Mattel saying, oh, you shouldn't have showed it. But we already did. So do it and then apologize later, right? Bye.